Let's see.
Is there?
No, we are waiting for people to join. Hmm? What's that?
They are calling on previous.
Oh, I know that's a stupid issue. So just try to help everybody to join this place. But I individually have sent messages to everyone directing to join on this one.
I think this link is not.
What's that?
We have WordPress domain.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, now silence.
Hmm. Yeah. There's a bit of a lag. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Maria, and I and this is the first time I'm using this Hangout on air, so I'm also trying to figure out what exactly it is. To introduce myself, I am Boni Gopalan. I'm founder and the Chief Technology Officer of WalkInto. My engineering team is alongside with me. We do not really have a sales team or anything else for that matter. Thanks for joining us. Currently, we see that there are 7 viewers over there. Hopefully, you can see me and hear me. Yesterday, we had a really lovely hangout where, unfortunately, only a small subsection of people who really wanted to attend could attend. It was about 15 people like coming and going, but we were able to give a clear idea about what WalkInto is and what we can do with WalkInto. So today, what I'm planning to do here through this session is to answer your questions. So on your right side, you have an option to ask me questions. When you ask that, I will pick up any of them and I'll answer it. Also, I will give a demonstration of how WalkInto can be used and how we see different tips around the world using WalkInto to cater better virtual tools to your customers. See, the way we see tips using WalkInto is like this. WalkInto is a tool in which you can pull together imagery on Google Maps. Let it be Street View, Business View, or any photosphere that's published over. And soon, as in the next 2 weeks or so, we will be adding a feature where you can upload your own photospheres, which are not yet published into Google Maps also. Also, we'll be adding the feature where you can add flat images as some of the panels. And WalkInto has a very easy, nice to use editor where you can create rich, intuitive navigation structures connecting different parts of your tool to tell the story that you want to tell. We have a in-place editor for creating hotspots on any panels, and we have made it very easy and straightforward for duplicating one hotspot into different locations in your panel. And the hotspot is very customizable in that, like you can make one hotspot appear anywhere in your tool. Think as in a logo, or think as in a G plus link, Facebook link, linked in link that you would like to have on every place in your tool. So it is very easy to like make that. I'll be showing all of them during the tool creation demo. Um, Secondly, once you have created a tool, once you have pulled down this information, this imagery for your commercial customers, and you pull together and you create a tool, that's a lot of creative work that's going over there, and we want you to charge your customers for that creative use. How you price it is totally up to you. We are not governing, or we are not prescribing any particular price point for the services that you are offering to your consumers, your customers. What we are offering is this platform will be available for you forever, and for the first year, that is till December 31st, 2015, all the tools that are created will be is absolutely free for that year. What I mean is, you wouldn't have to pay the hosting fee to walk into for the year one. Year two onwards, we will charge a flat hosting fee. We kind of have found out a number which is somewhere around $30 per year for a tool to be hosted, licensed. So the tools will be hosted irrespective of whether it is licensed or not. The only caveat over there is unlicensed tools. There's an option for Walk-into to serve advertisements. So these advertisements are typical Google ads that will come on the footer of a tool, which will be okay for non-commercial tools, such as like you are making a city tour for the town that you are living in, which is absolutely fine, and you wouldn't mind a few ads showing up there. But for a customer of yours, say it's a hotel that you made a virtual tour using Walk-into, you might not really want moreover, your customer will not want advertisements to come over there. So there, the option for you is to plain simply pay the license fee for the year, and so that we will not be serving any ads over. So to recap, you sell your consulting services to your consumers, and you price it the way you deem appropriate for the creativity that you bring in. And we have created a platform in which you can easily and very intuitively and creatively create engaging tools and publish it out and embed it over into a website or into a social platform. It's all possible. Where we are in the engineering work, product is very stable. It works beautifully on desktop as well as on mobile devices, and I will be showing you that today. So enough talk. So I will start a screen share, and I will show you how to create a walk-into tour, create a navigation, create a few hotspots, and put some rich content over there, and how to connect in a few items. Let me share my screen. So what I have shared is the dashboard that you will get. Just give me. I hope you can see the dashboard that I have shared. And this is the dashboard that you will get when you are logged into the system. And logging into the system is straightforward. You just register, click accept on our terms, read, click accept on the terms, and once you are in, currently we have an approval route where the admin from the backend clicks an approve button, and hence you will get an email, and then you can come inside and start creating your own tools. So when you come inside first time, this dashboard will be empty, and you have this add new tool button, and purchase license is a redundant button. We'll be disabling it pretty soon, and for the first year, that is. And clicking on add new tool takes you to the editor, and you see the world map. So you this is the blank tool. So I'll start by putting a name for this. So I'll put it as, so this is it. As you can see, to edit it, all I had to do was click over here and start editing. Escape, process it out, and that's pretty much it. And now I have a tool created without any starting point as such. So what I can do at this point is very easily pick up a point that I would like to work on. So for example, say I want to make a city tour of Milan. I do not know much about Milan, so bear with me. Beautiful. So when you search for Milan, it takes you to Milan, and it gives you the city center view. You can click open and right away open that in the editor and start working over. Or if this is something that you would like to shortlist for a scene and come back to it later, or all you need to do is click on shortlist. So here on the right top, you have it shortlisted right now. So I'm just going to pick up a few random points more. Uh, Everywhere seems to be beautiful. So I just opened this city, this street over here, and I'm now here I want to add a menu item that is pointing me to this particular scene. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to say turn the panel, face this side, and click on this add menu icon here. So that activates the menu in the edit mode, and it is an inline edit. It is as simple as click on it, edit, click save. That's it. So I'm just going to give a not so nice name, street one. I'm just going to call it, and clicking enter saves that. So when we saved it, this particular scene where we are looking at, this is saved as a menu item. And at this point, everyone, like, we have a fully functional tool, and this preview button that is that we can see here. When I click on it, the tool loads, and my first item, first view item loads automatically. So now there are a lot of things that we have defaulted over here, and I will briefly tell you about it. One thing that I want to show you right now is, say this is a menu item for me, but when my tool loads, I want to show a different starting panel. For example, say this is what I want to show. So all you need to do is you need to take the tool there, and you see the tick mark over here, and that sets your panorama as the starting panel. So you just click over there, and that becomes your starting panel. Now, if I go back to my viewer, this and click refresh, when the tool loads, I should be on this location. Very nice. And say when I just click on the street one, it will take me to the earlier location where I selected. So it's pretty easy and straightforward. So you remember I have a shortlisted item here. I'm just going to open it up back. I have a preview of the shortlisted scene from my past. I click on this, and it opens up for me, and I have it here, and I can say that street 2, and yeah, so I have it saved, so which is nice and clean. So now here, going back to the preview, I'll be doing this back and forth. I'll be doing something over there, and I'll quickly come back here and I'll show it to you. Uh, So I have two menu items now. I can click here and I can go to my second menu item. Pretty simple, straightforward. And hidden over here, there you see a bunch of icons. Like, say I can click on edit. When I click on edit, I can, for example, I can just change the scene. I want to look in this way. All you need to do is change the panel and click on the save button here, and you're all set. So now your tourist, your street one item is going to point to this particular view. It's our simple. Now here on the search bar like in fact is very powerful. That like I will show you. What we have written here is you can paste a street view URL or a business view URL, like, which is very cool. So let me do one thing. Let me head over to the Google Views and pull one of the photosphere constellations from there. So what I want to show here is in WalkInto, it is fairly easy to pull together imagery from various places. So this one should work. This would work. So it's a beautiful photosphere. All I did is I went on the maps. From here, I clicked on view on Google Maps, and that takes me to the photosphere location. And I'm copying out this URL pointing to the particular photosphere. This is a very nice photosphere that's created by Timothy. And now I want to load that in here. All I do is, as another scene, of course. So I paste it, and yep, I go to as a scene here. So now we can load up anything either on the street view. I'll quickly show you from the street view also. And I add it as a location. So now say I want this is a nice view. I want to add a submenu over here. I just move over to this point. Nice, which is inside the castle. So I'm going to add a submenu here. All I did is I clicked on the plus icon here, clicked enter, and now I have a submenu. So heading over to the preview of the same tool, you can see that I have menu, I have submenu. Nice, it works. Everything is good. So now, while I'm editing, say I decided that this is not the, I would like to have it as the first menu. So I just all I do is I drag it and I drop it at the top. So now it's already saved. And now if I go back to my preview, you can see that that became my first menu. So easy things that should be easy are easy to do. And it's not only the nice things on views that you can pick up. See, even if it is a street view, for example, like let me draw the Pac-Man somewhere where there's a street view. So here it is right on the street. I'm dropping him there. Uh, Not so pretty location, but still a street view, just to give you the idea. And just copying over that location. And this is right a maps URL, and it works beautifully on uh, uh, both on the old map as well as the new map. I think everybody is already on the new map, but still, all you do is you paste the URL, and you're right there. So I can add a location, and I have it saved too. Now, important thing, we haven't shown a scene side yet. So let me pick up a scene side which is far, far away from this place. Uh, it's a local bakery that's around the corner for me. I'm just going to pick that up. So I clicked on the scene side. It lowered up. And no, this is not the scene I want. I want the scene from this point. So I clicked on the arrow. This particular scene. This is I want. So it will load up. I copied that scene URL and headed back to my editor. and I tested it, and wow, we are inside the bakery. So I have another location which I can connect it very easily. Not bad, right? So let me quickly take a look at the Hangout window to see whether anybody has any questions at this point. Hold on. Yeah. Yes, Peter, I believe we handled that question. We just showed you how a photosphere is selected, as well as we went over the different street views and scene sites. So yeah, great. Let me head back to them. So anybody have any questions at this point? Please feel free to ask. Does it always have the old interface, type arrows, etc.? Um, could you could you please, Peter, could you give some color to that question? I didn't quite understand that. Peter, I would really like if you can give me some more idea on what exactly you meant. And Maria, yes, Maria, you asked, can we guarantee that a crash is recoverable? So at every point that you are walking through the menu, things are saved. Things are saved to the backend. So when you are walking through menu, you created two menus. For some reason, your machine crashed, or God forbid, our server crashed. Data is saved and data is secure. It is running on an Amazon Web Server that is hosted out of Central Europe, and it is regularly backed up. Things are secure, backed up. We are taking care of them. We exactly know what we are doing. And on your local machine in local crash, nothing is lost. Pretty much at every minute point, things are getting saved. Let me head back to the tour for now, and I have a few more things to show. I'll come back here. So that's about the menu creation. Let me show you how to create a window, which is very powerful again. At the same time, it is very simple and straightforward too. So what I want is, for this scene, I want to add a window. I click on this button over here, add hotspot, and it gives me a ready-made hotspot. So if I don't do anything, even at this point of time, I head over to my tool, I take a look, and when I go to inside Richie's, I have my window there. So it's already there. It's one click. Okay, I mean, it doesn't make sense. It is all vague data over there. That's a different thing. That which we can correct very easily. And unlike a lot of our competitors, we give you off the shelf a lot of templates to pick from. And say you want to add a video, all you need to click is click here, and we give you a ready-made template where you can click over here and go over to YouTube and grab a video link that you have published and put it over here. Let me just do that right away. So this is just for demonstration purpose. That's nothing to do with Richie's cake shop. I apologize for that. So here, all I'm going to do is there are multiple options. In fact, you can embed a bunch of things. You can embed audio, video, slideshows, uh, Flickr streams, Vimeo, Hulu, My Opera. There's a very large number of things that are supporting OEmbed framework. We'll be shortly publishing a blog post that's detailing out what all types of content are possible. So all you do is you paste the URL here and you say what type of resizing you want. And you can do everything. So just paste it over here and you already have it. Everything is well and good. So now say you did it and you don't have anything that at this point you want to put on description. You deleted it out and we saved it and we head over to the demo and there you go. You have a video. You can play it. You can autoplay it. You can. There are options for autoplaying it. We'll help you out with all types of minor details. So it's fun. Now let me undo this part, for example. Say here you add it here and say what you want is to change the background color, for example. Let's say that you want to have a black background. All you do is you click on the section that you want to change the background. You click on this icon. This again, I agree with you. This part could be done slightly better, which we are working on, and I promise you we'll give you something better pretty soon. So we pick the color that I want. Here I want to change, and this looks nice and black to me. And say I want to have white font. So I change the font color. See, as you can see, when I went to a particular section, relevant toolbars popping up right in line. So this is a philosophy that we follow throughout the tool, either to edit the title, edit the menu, change the hotspots. Everything is in line. You do it right over there, and it's pretty rich, very powerful features. I'm going to put as white text, somewhat larger, uh, yeah, large enough. And let me put it as okay. And similarly, say you want some sort of transparency over here, which is quite supported. You can just pull out this bar and you can make it more transparent. Let's transparent. Everything is possible. And say you are feeling very brave today, you just click on the source and you directly edit out the HTML. That's also all up to you. I'll shortly show you a demo of something that we have done for one of our local restaurants where we embedded a very rich interactive menu which flips like a book and it shows menu per day. I'll show you that. So yes, quite a bit of things are possible. You can embed out buttons. I'll show you some tools where we have done that. You can embed out pictures, a lot of things. Yeah, anything that you want, like you pretty much can do that. And say you did this and you saved it, and what you want is, say you want this particular window to happen to come up at different parts. So say here, I clicked on the settings button, and what you see is, again, I have a bunch of options, which is slightly hidden away. And here I have an option to not have the close button. So I just did that. Let me show you how it affects the window. And it goes to the cheese. Sorry, hide the close button, this is the way. So now there is no close button. When I come back here, the window comes without close button. And say I put the close button back, even I can see that right here. I don't need to jump around. I can click here, and it will show me right here too. The preview is quite possible there too. So anyway, I can always jump back to the preview, which is again one click away, and uh, very handy to do that way too. So yeah, so now I got my close button here. So more styles adjustments. For example, currently you see a slight shadow and it's kind of standing out. You can make it flat if you'd like. Just click away and it becomes flat. By default, when this tool when this comes up, you can make it like a make it a clickable hotspot, and when you click on it, it expands out. That way, if that's what exactly you want, you can do that. So everything is possible right within this window. Um, and here you can click on it and it will delete out. It'll of course ask you before. I don't want to delete it. And say I want to copy paste it, all I do that I copy and say I jump over to another place and I click paste over there, and now I have a window pasted. So it's very easy. What I want to show you is it's very easy to add different hotspots. Guys, anything else that we want to show on the hotspot? Buttons. Okay, all right. So, okay, fine. So now, as my team said, what I will do is I'll just show you a few tools where there's a rich set of features are added. Then I will come back and I will take the questions. This British. Which one?
3 days in London. 3 days in London.
3 days in London. Okay, all right. Yeah, all right. So I'm directly going to go to the preview. Wow, this is awesome. So what you see is a live weather. This is an iframe embed that's showing the 7-day weather of London right here. Not to mention that there is a rich multi-level menu that's over here. There's an information window which is with some nice fancy fonts that are being used. And get tickets. When I click over there, what I see is a bunch of buttons. This is styled right using the tools within us. Click on it, it takes you to specific sections where you can buy tickets if you want. Restaurants in London, you see a rich search box where you can do search and locate more stuff, discover more of London. So it's a pretty nicely done tool. Uh, Sharing it is possible right from here, and you can head over to the dashboard and you can click from one click, and you can embed out. You can extract the embed code that you can put it into your website, and it will embed your tool over there. And now let me spend a little bit more time on the editor. So hidden away on this right top, there is a bunch of settings that you can see. So these settings allow a bunch of customizations again. You can enable or disable voice commands. Voice commands by default, it will accept any menu items, move left, move right, look left, look right. very intuitive, a little bit of experimental stuff that's going on there, but it is still it accepts your voice commands. And allow full screen mode. We can disable that if you don't like it. Social sharing, the whole buttons you can take away, the like dislike buttons that you see, everything goes away. If you do not want your profile to show up when the tour is being embedded, you can take it away from here. You can tell WalkInto to not allow this tool to be indexed by search engines. If you prefer, so you can do that. If you uncheck this, we will not include it in our site gallery, which is the gallery of top 30 tools what that we show in our site gallery. If you don't want to be shown there, you can just take it away from here. Uh, this can show advertisement. This has a futuristic value. Currently, we are not going to be showing advertisements, but a year from now, for licensed tools, you can just take it away. Show tool description. I didn't show you that. I'll just show you quickly what it is. So here you have an option to define how your tool should look when it is embedded into social media. By clicking here, what you have just done is you've taken a snapshot of that particular stream, and here you can say that say nice description. This was a demo tool created for Hangout on air. All right. So I saved it. I'm done. So now if I go and if I start sharing this in my social media, so this is exactly how the tour card is going to look like. And yeah, coming back to settings, so you can tell the system that not show the tour description and location map here, for example, wherever the user is, this location is available for the user both on mobile as well as on desktop versions. You can turn it off. You can let user not know where he is. If you want it that way, you can do that. Allow comments. So by default, here comments are possible. People can write nice stuff about you, nasty stuff about you. If you don't want it to happen on your customer tool, you can just turn it off. So we are putting the complete power on in your hands. A lot of things we are defaulting to make easy things easy, but at the same time, if you want customization, it's only a few clicks away. So all these things, what it gives you is one of the most powerful, easiest to use tour editor that can connect together different parts of the Google Maps imagery and create wonderful storytelling machine. This could be a medium for you to express yourself. It could be used very creatively, and we have just scratched um, the 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 tip of the iceberg. That's what you're seeing right now. And our product roadmap, it is very rich, and the way we see it evolving for the next few months, it's going to add a lot of very nice, easy features, and we are going to stick to our philosophy of making sure that easy things are easy to do, and for everything there's a way to do. And to show you for everything there's a way to do, I'm just going to jump you over to that tool that I was mentioning earlier. We made it for one of our customers. Let me show you that. It has a pretty fancy menu. Apart from all the other nice things that we see on the screen. So here what we see is a rich menu that you can, as you can see that when we are mousing over, the highlighting is happening. And when I click on a particular day, it's a nice animation and that page is turning over. So stuff is possible. And we understand that everybody out there, every tip out there who wants to use this system, you are not HTML gurus. You are not CSS gurus. Some of you are. Some of you would love to do that. Some of you would love to take the camera and go out and shoot. We understand that and we appreciate that. So as part of the service that WalkInto is providing, along with giving you a free platform for 1 year to use, we give you a paid service where you can tell us that help us with a technical widget that your customer would like to have. So that will be made and that will be given to you for a fee that is purely decided upon the complexity of the work that you want to have. So we will always have a open channel available to you. We will have engineers who are ready to take up the work and deliver it to you in time, working in tandem with you. So we want to see you succeed, and on your success depends the way in which WalkInto is going to fare a year from now. Uh, so to summarize, you have a free platform, rich, easy to use. At the end of a year, depend if we can work together, we can take feedback continuously from you, and we can make this platform the best, and that will be a win-win for all of us. All of us. And in the meantime, any technical support that you need, we are here to help you out, including not only troubleshooting, hiding features, but even helping you with rich features that your customers need that would put you over the edge and give you an advantage over other competing products. So we have put together a support system of engineers who are ready to help you out along the way. That to be clear on that, it is going to be a paid service. It's again going to be purely on the volume of the work and the complexity of the work that you are asking us to do, such as the demo that I just showed you here about a custom menu built out in a hotspot. There are quite a few other small things, such as like you want to embed a audio, you can do that. So here, when you click on, again, it's one button, and you drag and drop to wherever you want. You double click over there, and you have an option to upload out an MP3 file. You can MPEG file, and that will give you sound. And again, you can adjust the volume and whether you want to be loop over or play it only once. Bunch of things are possible, and we also provide a predefined set of sounds, and we are soon going to be integrating in a MP3 library into it, with which using available sounds on the web, you can directly embed it over here. It's on its way. It's still in under engineering, but it's going to come pretty soon. So there are small things that you will discover as you are going along with this. Please do, and you all are welcome to join us starting today. You click through our register button, we'll activate your account, and any queries that you have in get going, please drop us a mail, start a hangout, whatever it is, like we'll help you out with that. Now I'll stop this screen sharing and for now. And if you want me to answer anything that is within screen sharing, I'll come back and I'll again do the screen share. But I'll go over and I'll start taking your questions. All right, quite a few questions. Okay, let me start. Okay, Peter asked, the arrows are larger on the new interface float in the image. Uh, no, we do not really control that. We can control it, but we haven't gone to the level of controlling that. We are using Google Maps API to pull in the Street View imagery, and we do not really control the SVG arrows that they are providing. So it's though it is possible, we are not so keen on doing that. But if you really think that is a feature that you would like to see, we'll add it to the our list of items that you need to. Is it? Let me answer this question. It's interesting. Is it possible to include booking system inside WalkInto? Absolutely, absolutely. So the way we see it is a rich widget that'll include a backend that is supportive for a hotel or a restaurant to include a booking system, and it's quite possible. It's not 2 or 3 clicks away. It's about 4 to 5 days of engineering work that's required, but it is quite possible. And if you have an iframe that you can pull over from some website that is allowing a booking system, or if the website, if the customer has a booking system already and it can be embedded into a one hotspot, it's very easily possible. That page can be embedded in using an iframe. Pricing is something we are quite confused about, and honestly, like the reason why we are confused about is we are unable to predict the demand for our tool at this point of time. And more people are using it, more tools are being created, we'll be able to bring the price even further down. And $30 is kind of a break-even point that we see with about 800 tools coming onto the platform per year. So it can, anything more than that, more than 800 tools on this platform license, we'll be able to bring the cost down. Uh, Hi Kirti, like I know that you wanted to attend the hangout yesterday also, and somehow the room became full. I apologize for that. It was my mistake. I screwed it up. Uh, yeah, if you haven't received your invite yet, we'll look into it and we'll activate it right away. Okay, you should be good to go in a maximum 10 minutes after this call gets over. Peter asked whether we restrict users. No, we don't. We see a lot of users for WalkInto. It could be purely for use. Somebody who wants to make a city tour of the town that they grew up. So we would like to let them do that. Somebody who wants to make a collection of photospheres that is following a particular theme. For example, I recently made a walk-into of Tarantino movie locations, so which is spread many parts of Los Angeles, some parts of Georgia. So I really love Tarantino movies, and I picked up a few of these and uh, made a nice tool. And I embedded into video of these scenes where these locations are also featuring. So it came up pretty nice. So yeah, those kind of hobby users are out there. We are a trusted agency. We operate in India. So so that doesn't mean that what I did had anything to do with our work that we are doing here. So we are not going to be restricting people who are only part of the Google Business Views program to be using this. Anybody should be able to use it. That's the way we are. And there are some questions over here about the mobile usage. So what I will do is I will quickly turn back on, and I will show you a simulation of how it looks on mobile if you guys haven't already opened it and seen on our mobile view how it looks. It looks very nice, and we are pretty proud of that. We are very proud of that. It is not like a scaled down version of the desktop. It's completely made for the mobile platform. So I would love to show you that, and hope we have time for that. Is it possible to have a link that takes someone straight to one view within a tool? Great question, and we are working on it. So the URL of a scene, a view, we are working on it. It's going to be available pretty soon. Brian, yes, the way we are looking at it is an annual fee. So $30 per license a year is per tour per year. Yes. Uh, Kirti asked if we can use the existing tool on Google through Walk-Into. If you mean to say that whether the WalkInto Tour comes up on the Google Maps. No, it does not. WalkInto Tour will exist as a URL on the WalkInto space, and also you can take the embed code and embed it into a customer's website or your own website if it is your portfolio that you're creating, for example, or embed it into a social stream such as Facebook or G Plus or Pinterest, wherever you want to. That you can do. But no, it wouldn't be coming up on the Google Maps as such. I don't know whether I answered your question correctly. If you haven't, please feel free to add more color to the question. I would love to answer it correctly. Maria, I apologize. I apologize. And we earlier in the day we had a small chat where I told you that this Indian English is so fast paced, and I'm sorry about it. I'm sure that there's quite a bit of things are lost in my communication. I will provide a write-up. There are some video demos that are available right in the editor. So what I would suggest you do is please join first and use the system. And any problems that you have, we will be able to handhold you through that and also provide you with better documentation. We are working on it. Trust us, within a couple of weeks, we'll be able to give you better documentation on all features that we have. Sorry about it again. So, Kirti, in the demo that I did, Richie's Cake Shop that I pulled in as the last menu item, and where I added a hotspot with a video. So that is a scene inside. So Richie's Cake Shop now is a 5 panel shoot. So it doesn't really have a lot of complexities. But if you're talking about 30, 40 panel shoot, what I would see is that you add in different scenes to your location. For example, I think maybe we can just show one of the show one Palawa city, for example. We just show it. Let me show you something. Okay, if, hope everybody has time. 1858. From here, I should be able to go back. All right. Okay. So hope everybody can see the screen right now. All right. There's a lag. So yeah, so this is Hotel 1898 Spain, and here what we have is various places which are starting from the outside, and then you get into the reception by clicking on it. Stop sharing. Uh, some technical issues. Please give me a minute. That's it. That's it. No, it doesn't. It's not coming. All right. Some technical issue with which I'm unable to show that, but uh, I think it is just like the way in which we pulled in different scenes from different locations on the street view. You go to different spots, different panels, just copy over that URLs, or if you are inside a premise that you are familiar with, you just walk over there and you link it in to different menu items, say a reception, a pool, different types of rooms. So all of them together. So So when it comes in, it will give a very nice view to you. Any limit on number of panoramas on the hotspot? No, nothing. So it's the tour can be uh, Peter, for example, you can make a tour of all the work. Your whole portfolio can be grouped into, say, geography, business wise, the way you want it. So you can do that. So it's absolutely fine. So there's no restriction based on that. I think it is. We believe that is pretty stupid to do a pricing based on number of hotspots. So it's purely on your creativity, and you are the one who should decide as to whether there should be 100 hotspots or 5 hotspots. No, DoorDash is promoted by Google. No, we are not trying to get any approval from Google. We are going to buy a enterprise license for the maps, and that pretty much is all we need. We really haven't figured out uh, why it is that Google is promoting DoorDash, especially with the lesser features, if I may say. Anyway, let's not discuss more into it. Anyway, we are not users of DoorDash. We are not copying DoorDash. DoorDash is only a product in the community space. Brian asked about the floor plans. So navigation structures, we currently have shown you the textual navigation structures. Different forms of navigation structures are being worked on, such as a simple picture-based navigation or a floor plan where you can click on different places and jump over. So basically, you will have in the place where we have a simple menu, you will get an option to customize your navigation structures and use whatever is appropriate for your use case. So that is in the works. That will come up in the next a month to 2 months time. Yes, nice thought about a mouse over for the hotspot and to show the title. Yes, good idea. We might just do that. Thank you. Hotspot turn off on mobile tablet. I wish I'll try once again to show how it renders on mobile. Uh, Let me just show it. Try showing it on my phone, for example. Hold on. So here I am on a Nexus 5. I don't think it is very visible as such. No, it's not a really good show. Okay, let me try to share a screen and I'll show you that. Let me pull up the. Let me try to make this the mobile version. So there is a way to do that. So here you are seeing. Hope you are able to see the screen. It's a simulator. It's a simulator that is built into Chrome, and here this is the mobile version that you see. The menu is hidden over here, and swipe works to hide it back. Very easy and straightforward. Uh, there is a settings menu that is hidden over here, which has again the options for share, enable voice, others info. You click on it, and it will show you the data. And yeah, some of the simulations doesn't really work, but I hope it will give you the general idea. And say I go to get tickets, for example. Okay, okay, all right. So we can show that. Oh, I know, I know. This is the latest one. All right. So simulator has some minor issues, so that's why like things are not working nicely. Just so this is the way in which Nexus 5 renders. So we have taken a lot of effort to ensure that the whole rendering and user experience is very native on all devices, and we are currently working on an Android makeover where we are going to make it a material design compatible. So just the way in which the latest Lollipop looks. So that's the way in which our uh, screens are going to look. So everything works, and though I apologize, I'm unable to show you how on the simulator how the hotspots come up. Hotspots come up in a very nice centered slider where you can swipe to left, right to hide it and show it. So it's very easy and very intuitive, straightforward. Yeah, so this feature that Kriti is interested in, that is to load in a panel that you have created, which is not published over. So in the version that is published out right now, it is not possible. But we are working on a way in which you can upload in your own photospheres or panoramas that you stitched through using PTGUI or any other tool for that matter into WalkInto and use it locally. Or you can host it out of your Dropbox account, give us a URL for that. Keep it in your own space if you want it. So absolutely possible. As long as WalkInto has access to that tool, it will come in just like the same way in which any other Google Panorama is coming in. So that's possible. It's in the works. We haven't published it out yet. So to give you a glimpse on how that user experience happens, it is you get an upload option where you upload data into your user space as files, and once you upload it, you can just select one of those panoramas and you import it into as a scene. The only limitation at this point of time is that we do not have an editor in which you can connect together different panels and create a walkthrough of these connected panels. So it has to be a navigation based jumps. So click based jumps doesn't really happen yet, but it also is in the product roadmap. Yes, Peter. Yes, it's in the works. So you should be able to add in spherical as well as rectangular images into it as flat panels as well. So we are working on it. Uh, no, hotspots actually gets hidden away to the right as a stack. So when user is in a scene where there is a hotspot, it hotspot slides in and it animates nicely away from view. So again, it's just a click on the right or a swipe from the right that will bring back the hotspot. So this way, we believe the UX is very non-intrusive to the scenery. At the same time, user knows the tour cards are out there. So that's our philosophy. Again, this is an iterative process. So we would love to hear more information, more your thoughts on how the whole UX, including this UX, is working out. Please tell us more about how you feel. Great to hear that, Maria, and welcome in. We'll activate your account right away. All right, so that is pretty much it. I think we have covered all the questions that came in so far. And my appeal to you, each of you, is to join WalkInto, give it a try, and tell us what you feel and how you think you can use this tool to your benefit, to your customers' benefit. And let's work together on this. Let's work together on this to make this a compelling platform that will stand the test of time. Kirti, yes, the Pano upload option at its first cut stage should be available in a weeks from now. So thank you, Roberto. Thank you for joining. All right. So if I'll wait for a few more seconds. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. If you do not, we will be scheduling this hangouts either as hangout on air or as individual hangouts frequently. And you can join in as your convenience, and you can share your thoughts with us. We'd love to hear from you. Roberto and everyone else who are wondering how to join, it is WalkInto on the right top. You see a login button. Click over there. It will walk you through a simple registration process, including your login, your Google login. That's all that it takes. If you have a Gmail, if you have a Google Apps account, that's what's being used. We are not going to be taking any WalkInto login for that. You just click through it and you're in. So we currently have a very simple process, very simple approval process, which we'll be taking away at the end of this week. So right now you join in and we click the approve button and then you are in. You get an email for that. You're welcome, Kirti, and thanks for joining. You're welcome, Brian, and thanks for joining. Hope you all liked it. It has been a very interesting journey for us so far to take it to where it is right now, and we are even more excited about taking it to the next few months, where we will be adding a bunch of new features. Uh, and hope you all will be there joining us right now and creating tools, sharing it away, giving us feedback. That's where our success lies. And as I said before, let's try to make this a coordinated effort. It's a cooperative effort where you share your feedback and we work on the engineering front and make it a very compelling product to use. All right. So with that, we'll call it a wrap and see you next time. Bye bye.